Welcome to Battle Truth, in my point of view. I don't know you, so I'm not a hater. I can only give you the facts that's written on these papers. And since we have no dealing, therefore the court can care less about your feelings. I'm the Honorable MallikiBaker, your presiding judge, chairman, and spokesperson for the One United Front. You are my witnesses and jury. You may be seated. Court is now in session. Let's talk about it. So, Midnight Madness end of day event yesterday. Main event headlining was Snake Eyes versus New Jersey Twerk. People all in the comments asking, when the battle's gonna drop? When the battle's gonna drop? We want to see it. We want to see it. And once again, y'all still missing the point, people. This was a front. Midnight Madness is nothing but a URL front that Surf is the spokesperson for. That's what it is. They call themselves allowing Surf to do his thing under their name and their brand they pushing and they talent. Surf presented it to the battle rap community and the battle rappers as though it was some type of renegade thing to actually give battle rappers an opportunity and benefit to make more money and all these things to, building himself up to make himself appear to be something that he actually wasn't. Okay? This was just one big front. This is all ran and controlled by the URL. What they do is don't show up for it just so it can make it seem as though it's not a part of them. Think about that. Okay, think about this. Surf is Smack Them guy and spokesperson. So he throwing all these Midnight Madness events, but Beasley don't show up. Smack don't show up. Not even as a guest. Stop it, man. No. Remy Ma can show up, but Smack and Beasley can't show up. You see the front? Do y'all really see how obvious the front is? Don't show up, but they gonna really think we a part of it and things like that. So we gonna play the background. Just make sure we gonna make sure that we get all the video and footage so we can bring it to the app. So they built Midnight Madness up, then they shift all the traffic to the app. You want to see Snake and Twerk? Go to the app. Look, if y'all, that's the same thing they did to the champion thing. Remember that? Remember the J Black champion thing? Oh, this ain't the URL. Remember J Black? Oh, this ain't the URL stuff. This is my stuff. I run this. I call these shots. I do anything I want to do. Then they drop it. Then they drop the J Black exclusively belong to the URL. People used to kill me on that. Man, you don't know what you're talking about. Man, he don't work for the URL. That's his own stuff. Right. Right. Same thing. That's what the champion thing was. See, behind the scenes, we knew what was going on and what was happening. The money, the first money that was put up for the champion of the year stuff before the fans really started getting involved, Smack Them fronted that money. I know that by reliable sources. Inside reliable sources put me up on all that game. I knew about all that stuff. I told y'all that before. It's no different. Say, look, just like P not do the DMV thing, the band, all that stuff up under the URL, this ain't no different. This ain't no different. Why you think everything he said was a lie for the most part? Everything he said was a lie. He ain't trying to make these battle rappers no money. If that was the case, he'll pay-per-view the event. Look how much everybody want to see it, want to attend, want to be a part of it. Why would you miss out on all that money? When again, ARP throwing events that don't even get this much attention and attraction. They don't even get this much attention, attraction, traction, traffic. And he charging $40 an event. Pay-per-view. And here you is with bigger pushing, bigger marketing, bigger advertising and exposure than him. but you don't want to pay-per-view the event. But it's your event and not the URL. It's your league and not the URL. It's your thing, but not the URL. So you're gonna turn down 200,000-300,000 just to get a battle rapper 2,500. Come on, man. We're not playing them games. No. That's how you know it's fake. That's how you know it's a front. As much as he talk about money, as much as he brag about money, you think he gonna miss out on the opportunity of saying, I did Midnight Madness and made 300,000, 400,000 off the pay-per-view alone. He bragging off 50,000 that he getting off of Spotify, according to him. He get 5 figures off his music every month. He bragging off Caffeine paying him 5 figures to do events. How much more would you want to brag being a person to serve to add to your resume of money and bragging when it comes to the Midnight Madness pay-per-view events? But that's not the case, is it? And look at cheap as this dude is. Y'all really think he coming out of his pocket paying these battle rappers when this man have been exposed all on the internet for running off with people $700, $1,000, $6,000, $2,000, 4-5 different guys. So we supposed to believe he putting up $3,000 for each person on Midnight Madness when he running off with deposits? No. Come on, man. This URL written all over it. Come on, man. It's written all over. I mean, you ain't even got to. Come on, man. Who don't know this? Stop it. It's written all over your face. You don't have to say a word. You lie to me. Better than any word I heard before. That's all it is. It's lies. Straight up lies. And people, oh man, I'm telling you, this battle rap community is sad, man. I never knew so many simple-minded, gullible people in my life. I mean, they just fall and go for anything. Oh my gosh. I never knew. Oh man, this is terrible. Oh, this is a terrible community, boy. I'm talking about, you can tell them anything. They just run with it. They'll fly with it. And let me tell you something. The real ain't respected in communities like this. This community is ran, honored, exalted by the fake. I'm just keeping it 100. If you're a fake, fraudulent person, you'll go far in this community. Maybe not in life, but in this community. Because it embraces these type of things. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no different. This ain't no different. And people really, really believe in he calling shots. That man ain't calling no shots. That man got a criteria. That man got a resume so long full of lies, it ain't funny. But he is appointed. He is appointed by the URL to execute a task. And that's what he's doing. Like, come on. Come on, man. Ain't smacking up in the leg. Look, these people that's on Midnight Madness, for the most part, on URL contracts, 5-year contract deals. See what I'm saying? They have some type of an obligation to these battle rappers. Remember, they have an obligation to these battle rappers. And I'm going to keep it 100 with you, man. Beasley smart. Beasley smart for the most part. Beasley know what he be doing, man. Look, my thing is Battle Truth is to bring y'all the truth. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if it's for the culture, it's for the culture. But you can save the lies. Save the lies. Stop trying to say you want to make these brothers some money. You're not making them no money. Because you can't. You can't. Because you belong to the URL. The real truth of the matter is you robbing these brothers. You getting these brothers to do battles. Okay, here's the thing about it that's even worse of what they doing. So Sir got people believing that this is league. So because it's his league and it's not the URLs, then he ain't got the money for y'all to try to tax him for battles. So just out of love and out of the strength, support the movement and what we doing. Because if it was on the URL, these battles, they would have to pay for more than what they're getting from Midnight Madness, which actually hurt the battle rappers even more too. Because now the URL could actually use, why should we pay you this? You just battled on Midnight Madness on a winner take all battle for $2,500. Both of y'all. Both of y'all. So why should we pay y'all this type when you just did Midnight Madness, Surf League? You just did Surf League where it could only be one winner. One person get the money. So you were willing to basically do a free battle, but you trying to ask me for $2,000 of your own, $1,500 of your own, and you went in there on a free battle? Like, no, I'm sorry. And now they get to play with them. They get to stroke they fiddle. And in the process of that, the battle rappers lose out. Especially the ones that lose the battle. So you have where they got these battle rappers doing battles for less money than they would be getting if they was on the URL doing. The URL doing. So that's how you get them. You make them believe, oh, this me, Jack Boy, and Bill Collector. This me, Jack Boy, and Bill Collector thing that we doing. So since it's me, Jack, and Bill, you know, we just starting sending out, you know, we putting our own money up. We really gonna try to get people involved to put money on the floor. You know, all this money on the floor and stuff and all that. It was all a front. It's all a front to get the battle rappers to sell themselves for cheaper. The URL get all the footage and still get the maximize on the URL app for cheap, for lesser money. You have another lead now you just bought in. All the attention and attraction that it's making, you draw the traffic to the URL app. The videos go on there first. Then after we done with that and the noise die down and all that stuff, then we release it to YouTube. After y'all already got the results, after everybody already talking about it, after all the bloggers already doing it, after it then wore out and one of our major cars finna be announced, then we'll release it after all the energy is gone from it and it don't seem like people subscribing to the app more again because it didn't die down to the next event. That's all it is. It's a front. It's a front. And my thing is how I don't respect it. I don't respect it because it's a lie. You lied. You didn't do this to put the battle rappers in a better position. You didn't do this so that they could make more money. You lied. And I knew that when I challenged him on, if this yours, then pay-per-view the event. Who's going to turn down 200,000-300,000? At the least, they were going to get that. I promise you this. At the least, they were going to get 2, 3. Let me give you an example. Look how everybody begging for the minute. Look at how everybody, you know what? Don't even worry about it. This is the URL. It is what it is. But I'm just going to tell y'all this. Look at how everybody begging for the Midnight Madness event. ARP just had their event the next day. You got more people asking about the Midnight Madness event than ARP. The ARP event had a bigger name See that now I would say that that's the good thing about the Midnight Madness thing. How quickly it branded. How quickly it branded. And this how you know the URL is behind it, because they don't even care about capitalizing off of it to the extent. Okay, this is how you know the URL behind it. Think about what they really making on the app for them not to want to pay per view the event. Think about that. They're making so much money off the app, they don't even want to pay per view the event, knowing that they can get 200,000-300,000 off of it. But what if 200,000-300,000 pay per view if you're making $1 million a month off the app? That's how you know that it's not searched neither. That's how you know Midnight Madness is not searched and that the URL behind it. If it was searched, Surf would have pay per viewed it as his lead. Who wouldn't have done that? Calico would do it, Verb would do it. Who wouldn't have pay per viewed it if it was theirs? Who wouldn't have pay per viewed that if it was theirs? And not the URLs. But that's how you know it's not his. Man ain't finna turn down no $300,000 and he begging to do. He ain't even battling on the card. Surf ain't even battling on the card. You want 50,000 and 100,000 to battle goods. You don't want 200, 300,000 just for directing? Just for hosting? Come on, man. Who you talking to? No. Come on, man. It's soup. You people fall for anything. So that's why I don't respect it. Because I don't respect the lies that were built around it. Now, if he just said, yeah, we doing Midnight Madness, my new league coming out, Midnight Madness, where they're going to be rapping the money on the flow. But when he tried to sell it as though, I want to help these battle rappers out, I want to put money in their pocket, this is my league, we're going to branch away from the URL, we're going to put these battles on YouTube to give y'all exposure and all these things and the opportunity. See, when he started selling it like that, to make it appear as though this was some renegade thing against the URL to make money for the battle rappers, to give them opportunity to put their footage out there for exposure and all these things like that. But then when I find out, man, it's the URL thing, then I seen the setup. Okay, so this is a lie. Y'all exploiting these brothers. Y'all exploiting these brothers and sisters. Y'all got them doing battles for less money than they'll get paid, that they'll be getting paid on the URL, only to get a URL the footage of the battles and the URL maximizing financially off of it, when the battle rappers don't even maximize financially off of it. They coming up short. You only got one person that's walking away with the money, and the money is only $2,500. And the money is only $2,500. But if you want a name to get on there like Twerk rap on Midnight Madness, but you got to pay him behind the scenes. He ain't even coming on there for nothing. You got to pay him behind the scenes. Oh, then he getting the money on the floor. That's extra. That's an extra incentive. That's all that is. So, come on now. I mean, it is what it is. I personally don't respect it. But it's your boy Battle Truth. Ain't my judgment, that's a question. It's yours. What do y'all believe? Do y'all really believe Surf is the CEO of Midnight Madness, or is this the URL? Come on, let's just be honest. It is what it is. It's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment, that's a question. It's yours. Hit the link in the description.